Hello guys, Unknown here, welcome to my channel. So this is the first time I'm doing anything like that. I'm not really a gamer, I don't do any gameplay reviews or doing some live or post-mortem commentary on playing games. So this is something kinda experimental, but I'm trying to get along with that thing because I've got a couple of things to show you. So as you can see from the footage, I hopped into Battlefield 6, the open beta, for the last couple of days, 4 days actually or something like that, and I had quite a blast playing it. So I've been a huge Battlefield fan, playing Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, 4, etc. Hardline as well. Not so much Battlefield 1, just a little bit. Not at all Battlefield 5 and 2042. But yeah, I try to get back into the series with Battlefield 6. So yeah, as said, I'm not a gamer at all. I don't really care about playing the games themselves. I've got way more time, way more fun, appreciating the development of a game, taking apart a game, looking for glitches, exploits, stuff like that. That's really the thing I'm interested in. So you're not going to see any high KD footage or high point farming, some top player gameplay. Honestly, now the first part of doing all the kills here in the tank, that's I think the most kills you're going to see throughout this gameplay at least. But yeah, I'm having really a fun on this specific map here, Siege of Cairo, on the rooftops themselves. And you can see that in an instant. I'm going to respawn as a sniper, I think. So yeah, that's the first time for me watching again through this footage, and just I'm going to tell you a little bit what went through my head at that point of time. So yeah, if you go up there, the ruins on the southern side of the spawn, you can jump up there, climb up, go onto that brick wall, and you're up on the roof. You get up to the sheet metal roof and up onto the water tank, take the parachute, and glide across to the next building. So that's the one easy way to get up onto the rooftops, and from there it's just repeating the pattern. Jumping across or gliding across in a parachute, getting up on the ledge on the roof itself, then climbing up some antennas or some AC, like here. That's one good spot to climb up on. Yeah, climb again on that antenna. Turn around, get to the top of that other antenna, glide across with a parachute, climb on the AC, on the antenna. You see the pattern repeating. That's exactly how you get on the rooftops of Cairo, and I really love that map. It's got a superb design. I'm not a fan of the layout down on the ground. It makes for a very chaotic gameplay, but I like it. I like all the details of facades and so on, all the small models, and especially the sound designs. The sound design in Battlefield 6 is superior. Of the weaponry, of the explosions, the jets flying across, all the tanks, also the details in the animations, of the reloading animations, really accurate. And yeah, as you can see, I'm not the only one having some fun up here. Some other sniper of the enemy team has some fun as well, so I'm commenting that in the chat. And respawning on the respawn beacon. And that's something stupid. The redeploy or insertion beacons, as they're called now, they're breaking all the time on the rooftops. So every time you respawn as a beacon, as a sniper or as a recon, you have to redeploy them again. And as I said, that's going to be a pattern you're going to notice as well. I'm going to have way too much fun exploring all of the landscape instead of paying attention to enemies, and of course getting shot left, right, and center. But I don't care. As I said, I do not care for a high KD ratio at all. I'm just here having some fun. So of course, after the third time being killed, I'm going to be a little bit more careful. I expect so. Yeah, exactly. Spotting that sniper down there. Unfortunately not killing him right now, but another guy took care of him. Yeah, as you could see by the damage assist message coming across there. So from the highway you can jump up to the next roof, and I'm hiding behind that mobile barricade. You can see another sniper parachuting down on that opposite roof. So I'm jumping across, following my teammates, crouching down and crossing with a parachute. And you can see by barricades which have been put up there that quite some people have been up on the roofs from our team and the enemy team as well. So we are taking care here of the snipers. Honestly, I don't know what exactly I've been shooting at, not having any control of the G36, or as it's called here in the game, the B36A4. In reality, it's a G36KV, it's the extended K version, if I'm not mistaken, and it's block 8, so it's an G36KV-A8, and it should be the original designation. But here in the game, I think due to licensing reasons, I expect so, it's called the B36A4. Maybe it's not licensing, maybe it's some other legal issues, I don't know. A little bit sad that they didn't use the original weapon names, but at least you can tell from these kind of names what exact weapons they are. So, for example, the MPX in real life is called the SGX in Battlefield 6. So it's rather close, but it's sad that they couldn't keep the original names of the rifles. So yeah, anyway, trying again to parachute across there. There's another sniper on that rooftop. That's a superb rooftop. You can get down to B and to A really, really well from that rooftop where the enemy is. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to hit him. I'm not sure whether he dropped down to B or if it's still if he's still hiding behind that tower, that cell tower. Anyways, that roof here is clear. And I love all the details. Like here, you can see like all the rebar curving down and so on. Due to the wall being blown apart. I love all those details, and as I said, all the entire map design. And yeah, like I think that was the map where a tank was down here. Was it? Was it one? Like as I said, I love the explosions and the tanks blowing up. Actually, when a tank blows up in here, I think they modeled the flames and the tower getting popped off like they do in the Russian T-82 tanks, for example, but not so much like in the US-American Abrams tanks, where the flames shoot out of the side, I think. But I love tanks being blown up here, and the people or the tank drivers getting ejected from the top and so on. I love the mechanics. Also that every player can or has the ability to revive other players, and of course with the support soldiers are able to do the revives more quickly, or to use the defib pads. But I love that mechanic that everybody can do some revives. So I think I'm going to throw some C4 down there onto that enemy tank. Yeah. Oh, being a little bit too late on the... Oh, I love that explosion. Yeah, being a little bit too late on the timing myself. And of course getting shot in the head. Well deserved, I guess. So I think I'm going to respawn on the beacon on my teammates. No, nobody is going to revive me. Of course, everybody is dead. So yeah, I'm going to respawn on the beacon. And as you can see, nearly all of our squad is on the rooftops. And not anybody is playing down on the streets anymore. At least in my squad. I think so. Yeah, I think I'm going to sprint across that highway. Oh yeah, I tried to. Yeah, getting across the red zone. And then, yeah, I'm getting stuck in an invisible wall and well-deserved getting shut down by that enemy tank down there. But yeah, the rooftops are great. I hope that DICE is going to incorporate them into the final release of that map. I really hope so, and I hope they don't fix the glitches, but do some official ways to get up on the rooftops. be so cool. It would remind me of the map, of the Battlefield 4 map, for example, Flood Zone, it was called? Yeah, exactly. Where you could also run all across the rooftops and through the buildings themselves. Or that Chinese market. How was it called? Pearl Market, yeah. That was a superb map, especially in the Chainlink game mod. Not so much on Conquest, but especially in Chainlink it was a outstanding map. Yeah, I don't really have that recoil under control from the G36. Jackfrax did a video about how you could control the recoil way better with a controller, but as said, I'm not a gamer, not at all with a controller. Fun fact, I never had a PlayStation or Xbox or something like that when I was young, and I'm not really interested in gaming consoles. Usually, I like playing games for a nostalgic effect, for example Battlefield 4, but most of the time I try to take games apart, finding some glitches and stuff like that. So now I'm going for an easy kill down there. I guess I'm getting a little bit too frustrated back on the other side of the highway and trying to stop one or two tangos getting into Echo, or trying to take Echo. Well, that was a shit shot. There's another guy enjoying the rooftops. But I think there are more tangos down there. Yeah, there's one. And well, I'm going to go for an easy kill right there. And I think there were a couple of other ones. Yeah, there's one. God damn it, I should just do some single or 3-shot burst and not full auto. That's retarded. Anyways. I much rather enjoy the review from down there, exploiting all the glitches, rather than going for all the big kills. And you can see here there's another guy on the other rooftop, having some fun shooting down at Echo. Man, I love that rebar and the debris and... oh shit, yeah, I glitched through that. And yeah, of course, getting shot at from the other side, well deserved, honestly. Seeing as I've been camping down from the highway. And yeah, as you can see, only 10% of our tickets are remaining. Our entire team, or half our team, is up on the rooftops. Nobody cares about playing the objectives, honestly. But it's been so much fun up there in Cairo. I hate that beacon blowing up. Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm right now typing "Welcome to the rooftop bar." I think I'm going to call that series that. Yes. Haven't written that because nearly all of our team, at least all of our squad, is up on the rooftops, as you can see. Everybody's up here. Oh, how did those enemies get into that brick building? Oh, that's such a cool spot. I love that. I really hope that that ability to glitch up onto the rooftops stays in the release of the final game. I'm going to buy that, definitely. I'm going for a revive here. As I said, I love that mechanic that you can drag the players and reviving them. And look at the trail of blood on the asphalt. That's so cool. Yeah, I can't save the other guy right there behind the burning bus. Yeah, well, great game. Yeah, I think I'm going to do some mini-series out of that. I've got a couple of more videos like that, and I'm going to do a little bit of commentary. So, yeah, enjoy your day, and see you soon, guys. Bye!